Hi, Soul Family. How goes it? Let's take a look out at Canyon Lake. Can you see it? Let's see. If I turn this that way, can you see how beautiful it is? Actually, let's turn that way, because then you can see the water. Isn't it pretty? I hit that screen because it brings you guys in. So you're just going to be looking at the desk because I got a bare naked face. I've been doing a lot of bare naked face lately. Bare naked ladies. Ooh, I think we need to look up one of their songs. Bare naked ladies. Yeah, and Spirit says, yeah, Sherry, you want to be a bare naked lady and be happy, you better get your ass on your bike. My bike tire is flat. Oh, P.S. Mercury retrograde's coming back through to play with us at the end of the month. But as always, because I'm a spiritual teacher, I get it 2 weeks early. So I have been going through all of the Mercury retrograde madness that we generally go through. I'm going through it now because if I go through it now, I'm going to be available and I'll be in a sound mind to help you guys when you're losing your minds, when you go through it at the end of the month. It's just, I've finally I've recognized that that's how Spirit is doing it. And it's interesting. How come I don't get skipped? You know, don't I do enough work for Spirit that I get skipped? Nope, I don't. Okay, I'm putting my jewelry on because it's a part of me. I'm such a freaking hippie. I swear to God, I've got to have isn't this cool? I freaking love this thing. Okay, this is going to be one of your items to choose from. This is a really good one to choose from because it's red for the root chakra, because we all need to get grounded right about now. I certainly do. Black for protection, silver and white. Silver is purity, clarifying, and white is honesty, coming clean, truth, right? So let's put this on this side. I don't know, it's new, so I'm attached to it right now. If I had more hands, who is the goddess that has all the hands? Right, all the hands? That's what I should be, the octopus. There's now everybody that's Jewish is gonna laugh at me. Sandy, you're gonna say, you're not saying it right. Is it Chai? Chai? I don't know. It means life, the breath of life, right? Stop pretending you're shy, shut up and dance. Come on, you're not shy with me. All right, then we're gonna use this. I love this. This was my mom's bracelet. It doesn't work. I've tried to repair it a gazillion times and it just stops working. So I just wear it because it was my mom's and because it's beautiful. Cloisonne beads. And also because, you know what, time doesn't matter. I never know, if anybody that knows me, if you know me at all, you know that I never know what day it is or what time it is. No idea. Because I'm busy and it doesn't really matter because what's going to happen is going to happen when it happens. Not a second before, not a second later. I just made this bracelet recently because I realized I didn't have a turquoise one. So I guess we're going to use this as well. This is fancy, what is this? I know what this is because I made it from my Uncle Phil in the man size. I'm going to speak right now. For all of you that like and subscribe and share my videos and leave comments, I want to say thank you. When you leave comments, it helps YouTube wake up and recognize that the content is of interest, and so they allow it to be shared. Otherwise, they bury you at the bottom. So I appreciate that. I do this for you guys, right? So I appreciate the feedback, and I appreciate all of you who have come to me for private readings. I've said that I prefer private readings, and so I've been doing mostly those, and I love them. I do appreciate the website that I work on. I work on Keen as a I hate the word psychic, but you know, it's what it is, what it is. Okay, hold on. I do appreciate that too, because that, you know, it's kind of like the side job. It's interesting because that used to be the job and there's my readings on the side, but I wanted to focus on that. Okay, so what did we say this is? Because I looked it up. So this is fancy jasper and moss agate that's in here, along with these, the black and the white, the green, the seafoam green, sorry, you guys couldn't even see it, are lava stone. So the lava stone is where you will put your essential oils, and it holds the essential oil, it absorbs it. So these are all Reiki charged. I'm a Reiki healer, I'm a Reiki master. So I charge all of the jewelry with Reiki. Reiki knows what it needs to do. If you guys aren't really aware of what Reiki is, it's energy, it's healing. But the Reiki is charged. I charge it with the Reiki. And whatever it is that you need, Reiki knows where it needs to go. So I could have an intention on something, right? But it knows in your body what needs to happen emotionally, as far as your cells, as far as your joints, your blood, your organs, whatever you need, Reiki knows, and it goes to work on you. So it's really cool. And with the essential oils are also extremely healing. So when you get your bracelet, research whatever your issue is or whatever it is that you're wanting to bring about. Like say, let's go to essentially, hold on. Essential oils for, okay, I'm looking at headaches because I've been having headaches lately. They're not mine, I realize that. I'm picking up the energy of another, but essential oils for headaches, and I knew this, so that's why I talk about it. Thank you. This is how Spirit helps me. So peppermint, rosemary, lavender, chamomile, eucalyptus. It's interesting because I'm always drawn to the peppermint. Those are the ones I'm drawn to. That's funny. So, and you can actually put those right directly on your temples for headaches, but that's just an idea, right? So whatever the thing is, if you have headaches, if you're feeling insecure, you know what? Essential oils for money problems. Let's see what comes up. Money problems. We don't want to call them money problems because that's really in our mind. So essential oils for abundance, let's call it that, right? So a money magnet, essential oil for a money magnet for you would be, you can actually buy money magnet essential oil, which is hysterical. And because what the essential oils work towards are your feelings of I don't deserve it, unworthy, or I'm not smart enough, or I feel guilty, or I put myself first, or people are going to think, you know, I'm focusing on the material world when I should be focusing on more important things, right? So that's what you want to get rid of. So rose geranium, juniper berry, tangerine, jasmine, pine, lavender, rose, lemon, cedarwood, ginger root, orange, frankincense, lang lang, black pepper, clove, pennyroyal, myrrh, rosewood. All right? Ginger root for prosperity and abundance. Patchouli for abundance and prosperity. Frankincense, myrrh, lavender. Okay, so I'm going over and over them. An idea, right? So not only do you have the Reiki charged crystals working with you, but now you've got the essential oil working with you, and the stones themselves hold energy, right? So this is fancy jasper. So let's just pick one. Fancy jasper, spiritual meaning. Am I keeping my face out of the screen? I hope so. Spiritual meaning. Okay, so with the fancy jasper, which is these ones, and this one here is moss agate, right? So it's going through it. It's kind of mixed in. So fancy jasper is for bringing wholeness and healing to your environment or your situation. It helps with balancing and aligning your physical, mental, and emotional bodies. It's a stone of courage and strength and determination. It also stimulates your creativity, imagination, and encourages you to bring your ideas into action. So see what I mean? You get all of that. So if you'd like to purchase a healing bracelet from my shamanic toolbox or one of my ceremonial sage wands, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. And I keep this in my bra right next to my chest. This helps for relationship healing. My mama Sherry and Bethy gave it to me, and right now I can't for the life of me remember what it is, but it's going in my bra because I just saw it. Snakes and stones never broke my bones. They showed up in my dreams last night, and I'm not worrying about them. I'm just telling you right now. There's been some psychic attacks happening, and focusing on, you know, somebody not getting what they want, so not wanting another to get it, and trying to stop them. And I know that the energy that is being sent out in a couple of the cases is not meant. I don't think they even realize that they're doing it. Others do. Others absolutely realize that they're sending toxic energy. If I can't have it, you're not going to have it, right? So I'm going to fuck you up. But we don't give it any, you know, once I'm made aware of who it is and what it is, I called in my team, asked Archangel Michael and Metatron to take care of it, and I just keep myself happy, right? They're in the dark age. Must have taken you all night to make up that sign. Okay. try to control your urges to scream out about all the people that you hate, because shade never made anybody less gay. So maybe you got an issue with that, right? Too. All right, so we're using Mom's bracelet. We're using this. I guess we'll use the Breath of Life charm that I got in honor of my twin soul and myself. And so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that was 4. We're ready to rock. So I guess these are the decks we're using because they're here, which is interesting. I think I had something up here and I needed the height, so I stuck it on top of these, but these are the ones that are out. And I'm naked, so which ring? This one? All right. I still can't put my moonstone on. I'll show you. See how it burned me? It's interesting. My own moonstone burned me. So I had to take it off for a while, let it chill out. Had to calm down. Okay, so while you guys think about that, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle because I forgot, and I'm gonna get thirsty right now with all of the stuff that's going on, and it's coming at me. When we have, you know, any of the issues with Mercury retrograde coming up, or any of the challenges that we're going through, it's really, really important for our bodies always to stay hydrated. Today we're gonna use pomegranate vinegar because it's my new one. See, hear the song? We're addicted to the drama. Where's the love? The CIA. You still got terrorists in our own states, right? The Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. That's a fact. Stupid morons. Just so asleep, right? But what you need to understand is that when somebody is in a work environment even, and they're dealing with, you know, toxic negative energy, and they're connected to you energetically, it attacks you. So it may not be somebody that's wanting to specifically attack, you know, target me, but it's coming to me because I'm connected to you. And if you have a love bond with somebody, you're not able to sever. You may think, oh, I'm not talking to you, I'm keeping you out of this so I keep you safe. But that doesn't happen, because if you're connected to me, you're connected to me. So if I'm getting attacked by your toxic energy that's attached to you, it's telling you that, man, you have toxic energy big time, and you need to get out of there. Yeah, where's the love? All right, asking our Father, where's the love? So for those who chose, let's start with Mom's watch. I'm going to pick the ones, well, see how difficult this is going to be for me, because I freaking love them all. They're mine. 1, 2, I'm looking at the order. Okay, I choose them all, but I'm putting them in order. So we'll start with, you know what? I had other things I wanted to show you guys today. Damn, I guess we can use those in another reading. But I went to get a Hoya, a wax plant. I talked to you guys about it the other day. And when I went into Lowe's to get it, and I want a plumeria tree, right? Couldn't find that, but look what I found. Isn't this the freaking coolest thing ever? And when I look at the trunk of it, it looks like a plumeria. And it's interesting, it's so much like my twin's old business. The name of this plant, which I've got a version of this family. It's a different family. It's called euphorbia. I used to have euphorbia plants in Canada. They were fluffy. Oh God, I'm getting so many messages. That's hysterical. And then I saw this one, and I thought that this one was, you know, they had no name on it, but the leaves felt a lot like the Hoya. So I don't know what it is, but I liked it, and I stopped at my secondhand store and I got this vase for $2.99. So we're all set. I wanted to bring, and the colors, you think about the colors again, right? The colors of the rainbow. So that's a promise of good things after a storm. But you look at all the different colors that are in here, and all of these colors are chakras, right? And it's basically the 7 rays that I'm looking at, and it's extremely positive for me to have on my desk. Not to mention plants. To have plants around you are extremely healing and clearing. I've got plants everywhere. I will never live in a house that doesn't have live plants. So I have Scrabble pieces here too. We're going to talk about those in the end. Correct for neutrality. Let me bring them over so that I don't forget. And you know what's interesting to me? That I see the stuff that's on my desk, and why is it sitting on my desk the way I have it? I've got all my crystals. Oops. that right here today, sitting in a magnifying glass if I need to see anything close up. But it's also kind of like an intention to magnify the effect of the crystals that are there for me. So I'm absolutely surrounded in protection. So Spirit says right now it would be good for all of us to have a little bit more protection. This is black obsidian. So we're going to ask for that upon this meeting, right? So that we don't have any interference, because we don't need any. It's just not fun. And you already heard us detach. So as I sit here, like I said, I have my cards being held by the puffin and the polar bear. So the puffin and the polar bear are always with me. And I know who they are. So that's just funny that I thought, well, I need to hold these on my desk in a certain way. And how do I hold them? I don't have a box for them yet. Well, pick up the puffin. And so the polar bear is backing up the puffin. The puffin is the one I love, right? That's my Sammy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Mom's watch, or we'll call it the cloisonné hippie watch, right? The beaded watch. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You're going to have to make it pop. We have to make it pop. I'm not choosing. I'm asking for your assistance. All right, there you go. I'm asking for your assistance to make it very, very clear so there is no confusion. I ask for neutrality. I ask for the guidance and blessing of the divine and all of my angelic team. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron that work with me daily. I appreciate your assistance. Mom, any grandma, the grandmother, my twin's grandma. She comes to me. So correct for neutrality. Help me out here, will ya? Is that it for this group? Okay, we'll put this away. We're going to do what they want us to do. Let's start with this. Correct for neutrality. Ooh, I got a beautiful message. I already saw what the first message is. So it's already starting with a beautiful theme. Correct for neutrality. Woo! Starting with a beautiful theme. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Whoop, that one. No more? That one, okay. I can't wait to actually get these done up and put them in a little, get them together. Okay, so the first message that came, the first one, I'm going to lay them down here and see what's going on. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first message that I saw from Spirit is I won't give up on us. So that's pretty wonderful, right? Well, that's not from Spirit. It's from someone to you or from you to someone. I won't give up on us. I chose this, so I won't give up on this. A message from me to the one that I love. I won't give up on us. I know what you did. Sad face. I know. I already know. Their focus is on work, not you. There are financial issues. But guess what? Money is coming to you very soon. Be grateful. Isn't that awesome? See? You don't have to be worried because it's coming. You're being asked to follow your dreams. You're also being asked to pay attention to your dreams. You're getting messages in your dreams. My dreams were intense and extremely lucid last night. Thanks, babe. You're also to know that you're a natural healer. So now we're going to go to the Gaia Oracle first. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the cloisonné watch, bracelet, correct for neutrality. As I went across here, financial issues blew away. So did, the financial issues got blown away. So you're really not having to worry about this. I'm going to set them over here to the side so we don't lose them. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Money's coming soon. Don't worry about it. Just say thank you right now. Thank you. Thank you. Ask for the fancy Jasper to help you stay balanced and be determined. Have strength and courage, right? Whatever action steps that Spirit asks you to move forward on, that's going to help you. Why don't you go grab yourself some essential oil, right? And literally put it at your temple. You want to attract money? You want to, because you do the things that you're asked to do. Well, what can I do? This is what's going on, right? You've got all kinds of beautiful scents that, you know what? Get a geranium. A geranium is my mother's favorite. She always kept them, and I always have them because they repel insects. Well, think about it. Insects are bloodsuckers. They're vampires. They're whatever is draining you. So think about it. If your finances have been drained, get geranium oil. It's also really good for your skin. I put it in. I put a blend of essential oils together, and I spray them on my face in like a little spritzer during the day with rose water. It's amazing. So remember what they were. You can clear your emotional patterns, whatever the blockages are, in order to allow the receiving of money to come in. Rose geranium, juniper, tangerine, jasmine, pine, lavender, rose, lemon, cedarwood, ginger root, frankincense, lang lang. There were others, but you know, whatever it is for you. Correct for neutrality. Tapping also works. I don't know if you guys know about emotional tapping. My mom talked about that the whole time when I was a medium-aged person. I was older than a teenager. Well, no, maybe I was a teenager. My mother studied in England under Dr. Bach, the Dr. Bach, the Bach flower remedies, essential oils. I mean, they're essential essences. They're not oils, they're essences. She went to England and studied with the Dr. Bach Institute. So I've grown up with knowing about this. My cat Sammy's really sick right now. All your love and prayers, I've really appreciated. Thank you. He's going to the vet today. And he's got respiratory issues, which is emotional issues not being released, not being expressed. It's being shown to me through my pet. So it's very important to express yourself. People that are afraid to express themselves, I'm not afraid to express myself. I'm not afraid to express my love. I'm actually just not afraid because I know spirits all around me and got my back, right? So essential oils, flower essences, they're all things that you can do. The crystals, they're all things that you can do to help and then release it, right? Those are the steps that you're asked to take. So remember, I won't give up on us, right? Money is coming very soon to the one who's focusing on their work because of financial issues. Money's coming, it's okay. I do know what you did, but I'm still not giving up on us. I'm following my dreams. I am a natural healer. Now, your message is the Temptress. So, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Is that, I know what you did? I was tempted. I was seduced. Is that what happened? I also know that the message I'm getting from Spirit is money is coming to you, but there's also a temptation that's coming. And you have to be very clear with Spirit and with your higher self and recognize what is the temptation and what is actually coming from Spirit. Because generally you get both, right? When people are down on their luck or when they're struggling, others know that and they figure, okay, they're ripe for the picking, right? So I do know also that at this time there is somebody that's coming in that they've already done this to you. They've already raped you of your money. They're coming back, or your energy. They're coming back to take more. And they're going to come across very sweet, very, you know, but they're a loss. They're a lost cause. It's going to be a money pit, right? Basically, don't be tempted. It's not your responsibility. Maybe that's why you've got financial issues, because you're trying to bail someone out. And what's going on is this one's going to make you promises that are not going to happen. They won't follow through. You're being deceived. If you go through this, if you accept it, it's going to be eventually, it's a broken promise. It's not going to happen. It's going to hurt you. It's going to cause disappointment and difficulty. So don't be seduced. Don't allow yourself to be seduced. The song right now is, I don't want us to become beautiful people. I don't know if you guys have watched the video. I love Ed Sheeran, but the video is amazing. It shows two regular people with all the jet set, and they're just regular people having a good old time. And what I liked about it is they're not fazed by them. They're not fazed by this. I don't want this. I don't need this, right? I don't need beautiful people. They come across very charming. They come across delicious. They come across beautiful, and everybody likes them. They've got all the great words, but they are full of shit. So right now, things are not what they seem. The promises that are being made are just that. They're farces. Whatever this is, this could be a business. I heard from Spirit, don't take the offer, it's toxic. It came out in our readings yesterday too. So take a few steps back. Take a look. Be balanced. And recognize that you don't have to jump at something, because you know what? Their focus is on their work. It's not about you. It's about their job. It's not about you. The money that you're asking is coming. It's coming soon. The financial issues are going to be handled. So trust that. All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And you guys, everybody knows that unless you get a private reading, all of these readings can't be for everyone, right? Even if you did choose that item, like there will be something that is a temptation to me. Sometimes the temptation is your own negative thinking. But to me, someone's coming with an offer and they're full of shit. So don't just jump into it. If somebody has already destroyed you one time, like I won't give up on this, somebody is saying, maybe somebody's not giving up on you, but you've already made your choice. I gave up on you. You know, I'll forgive you, that's fine, but I'm not interested, right? I've made myself pretty clear. I'm not interested. So you can come and make your offer, and you can give me all kinds of, you know, promises and sad story and, you know, oh, we've known each other forever, you're my family, you know I wouldn't do that, blah, to you, blah, blah, blah. No, no. Okay, but if the reading does not apply to you, it might apply in one of the other messages. Don't force if it's not for you. If I can help you with a private reading and you want to look deeper into the situation, you know my website. All right, so here we go. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Seafoam Reiki Charge Diffuser Bracelet, Seafoam, to me that is, yeah, it looks like Hawaii keeps coming up to me. The volcano and the ocean together. I love Hawaii. I love the weather in Hawaii. Maui. Not Hawaii, Maui. I like Maui. I think Kauai, I've never been there, but I'd love to go. I think it might be too isolated. I don't know. And Oahu, I'm not really, I mean, you know, Oahu's okay, I guess, but it's just nice in Maui. I like it there. I used to go every summer out to Oahu and Maui. But it's just been coming up a lot for me. So it's obviously, okay, so they're telling me I need to wear the lava stone. So that's a message for us all. There's a reason I didn't, I guess, talk about the lava stone. So why didn't we? We'll pull it up really quick. I've got it. It's that one, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Keep me showing. Good vibes. Correct for neutrality. Don't give up, song says. It's a little mom. My mom just is talking. This is mom's bracelet. Don't give up. It's a little complicated. I know. I hate to see you waiting. But you got to have high hopes. Don't give up. And what was the message? I won't give up on us, right? It's really hard. Gone through a lot. But, you know, all the challenges that we go through are definitely growing us. And you know that when somebody doesn't give up on you and is there for through the thick and thin, remember the song, Beautiful People? There are ones that are there for you when it's all going great, but who's there for you when it's going tits up, right? The ones that love you when you're broke, when you're acting crazy, right? When you're angry and when you're being a jerk, they still love you. It's like, you know what? Even with my family, right? I don't like you right now. I love you, but I don't like you right now. But just because I don't like you right now doesn't mean that I don't love you. I've gotten mad at people, but Mama says don't give up. It's a little complicated, right? Okay, so this land and sea foam, green fancy jasper and moss agate, which we haven't talked about moss agate either, and lava stone. Are they going to tell us here? Let's see. Oh, stinky. Okay, I'll do it. I'll look at Uncle Phil's. Here we go. I just want to know the message for lava stone. Here we go. Huh. I guess I didn't. Sorry, you guys. I should have it together. Correct for neutrality. Wow, I got 2 conflicting messages. So we're going to have to ask Spirit why, you know, or maybe it's 2 different people, because Spirit doesn't send conflicting messages, right? Ever. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So lava stone is, it keeps you connected to the earth, right? There's grounded again. Gives you strength, gives you courage, helps you remain stable through times of change, provides guidance and understanding in situations where we might need to bounce back from something. It's a calming stone. It's a stone that helps you if you are angry, if you need to, like if somebody's done something, or you're just, yeah, you're frustrated, you're pissed off. You know, we were all given our emotions for a reason. It's not, we can't pretend that we don't have them. Song right now, how can you sleep and you lie to me, right? I don't like it when you're lying to me. I have an issue with that. So I need to dispense my anger, right? The people that have been attacking me psychically, I don't want to give them my anger, but I've been getting headaches a lot, and I don't get headaches. That's one of the things that they're doing. So I don't appreciate it. So I got to dispense my anger. All right. So here is what we get. For those who chose this bracelet, let me put them all down. The very first message I got was they are single and they want to stay that way. Okay? They're single and they want to stay that way. And then I got, they're very single, smile. Well, that's great. They're very single, but they want to stay that way. Then what jumped out, and I wasn't sure about this one, but Spirit said, yes, get a checkup now. There's something that's going on now with my headache, right? Get a checkup now. So I guess I'll have to do that. They lost someone very important to them and they're hurting. Someone's saying, I feel intimidated by you or by them. A message is, it was a mistake. Forgive yourself. It was a lesson. Okay? You're very valuable to many. I love who I am, and I love who I am becoming. Focus on what you really want. So, I know you guys are going to be like, okay, great. So they're single and they want to stay that way. They're very single. They lost someone very important to them and they're hurting. It was a mistake. Forgive yourself. It was a lesson. Get a checkup now. I feel intimidated by you or them. Focus on what you really want. You're valuable to many. You know what's interesting? This is the only one I didn't choose of all of them. So we're going to go to the Divine Rebels. That's interesting. I didn't. I always say that I take all the messages, but I chose 1, 2, 3, and I dropped out that one. So they're single and they want to stay that way. Yes, they're very single. Lost someone very important to them and are hurting. So it could be different people. So if this is they're single and they want to stay that way, this one is they're very single, smile. So they may be happy that they're single, but I think these are two different people, right? Somebody has lost someone very important to them and they're hurting. Somebody's made a mistake and they need to forgive themselves for it. It was a lesson. We all have lessons, right? Somebody feels intimidated by them or by you or by me, right? So we need to focus on what we really want. We need to say to ourselves, I love who I am and I love who I am becoming. You are valuable to many. You need to understand. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is the message most applicable for those who chose the Fancy Jasper and Moss Agate Lava Stone diffuser bracelet? Just like fire, I'm going to disappear when they come for me. I needed to ask about what moss agate, since we're doing all the others. So you think about the color green, which is the color of moss. So that would be healing, growth, abundance, love. All of that comes with it. You've got to think about the colors of the stones as well, right? So healing, new beginnings, because think about the color of new green leaves. Refreshness, so refreshing the soul, helping you see the beauty in everything around you. It reduces sensitivity to weather differences or environmental pollutants. And of course, as I said, it will attract abundance and wealth. So it also improves your self-esteem. So the crystals alone are freaking awesome. Correct for neutrality. I want to ask something about the single person. Show me, is it the same person or is it a different person? They lost someone very important to them and are hurting. Who did? The one who made a mistake. Forgive yourself. It was a lesson. The one who needs to get a checkup. They are single and they want to stay that way. So they're single. They lost someone that really mattered to them. It was a mistake. Forgive yourself. It was a lesson. The one that's very single now feels intimidated by you or them. Okay? All right. Show us. Go fish. Go fish. That was my favorite card game when I was a little kid. My grandma and I used to play Go Fish. So the number is 9, and the number 9 says, you have everything you need, light worker. Everything that you need in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. So sometimes we think we don't have what we need. We think we need more money, right? We think we need, well, somebody's intimidated by somebody else. They don't think they have what it takes, or they, I don't know, for some reason they're feeling intimidated by another person. But we need to recognize that we're nobody's competition. Nobody's better than us, and nobody's more worthy of us. It doesn't matter what your education is. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter. We all have qualities that are just as fine as another, and we all have gifts. This message is telling you sometimes what you want is right in front of your face and you don't see it. You don't recognize it. Sometimes you have to dig for it, right? It's a buried treasure. So Spirit's saying that right now, they want you to dive down deep. They want you to go fishing. Go fishing in your soul. What is it that you want? What is it that you truly need? What is it that you have been desiring? What was this message? Focus on what you really want. What do you really want? Be truthful. It's time to go fish for it. Somewhere inside, there's something or someone that's desperately trying to get your attention. It wants to be caught so much that it's freaking jumping in your face. Me, pick me. Right? Could be gifts, could be abilities, could be ideas coming from your subconscious mind. Things that you have, people a lot of times don't realize, you know, I lost my job, or if I walk away from that job, what am I going to do? What do you love to do? What do you do naturally? What are you good at? A lot of times you don't realize, oh my God, it's right in front of your face the whole time. Like I said, my client, you know, our lives are a masterpiece, and basically she was creating her company. She named it in front. It was already in front of her the whole time. Same with me. I kept telling people, don't use every other deck. Use your deck. Well, finish something you started, Spirit says. Get your deck done, right? So there's something that's right there. Right now, there might be something in your life that you feel stuck in some way, or you feel you're lacking in some way, or I don't know what that is. If it's finances, if it's ideas, if it's energy, it's coming available to you at this time. Otherwise, Spirit wouldn't be telling you to go fish. So how can you go fish? How can you find it? Well, if you're going to figure out what you want or what you do, where are you naturally drawn? Who are you naturally drawn to? What makes you happy? What energy feels good to you? It's that. Where am I naturally drawn? Nature. Period. Do I like the freaking hot desert? No. Do I want to live in Joshua Tree? Absolutely not. Would I live in Vegas? Hell no. Would I live in Florida? No. Don't like humidity. I'm not going to be where I'm miserable, right? I'm going to go where I want to be. And I'm not going to be around people that make me feel uncomfortable, that make me feel like I'm not worthy, that bring out the worst in me, that push my buttons. That's not what's good for me. I'm not going to go to a job that makes me feel bad about myself or makes me feel, I don't know, I went to a job yesterday. I went with my landlord. We went to get his phone replaced. And there was a young guy helping him, and he was so quiet, like Sammy. He was very introverted, very, very quiet. And all the people that were working in that shop were covered in tattoos, completely different than him. And I looked on the wall, and I saw this giant platypus poster. And it was advertising one of their, I don't know, something about their phone. And I said something to him. My landlord was asking a question, whatever, and the guy asked, well, would I mind that? And right then the number 222 came up on the phone. And I said, there's your answer. It's good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I said, if there's anything that you're worrying about, let it go, because everything is happening exactly as it's meant to happen. Divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. And he said, I like that. I'm actually stressing right now. And so I said, don't release it. You're all good. Everything's happening the way it's meant to happen. It's all happening in the order it's meant to happen, even if you don't feel it is, even if it feels uncomfortable right now, right? So I'm looking on the wall, and I thought, I'm gonna go look that up. I'm gonna look up platypus totem. So it symbols being at peace, even when you feel isolated. It's about moving in your own personal rhythm, even if life around you is going so fast. And I thought, oh my God, this is his messenger. And I shared it on Facebook. And I went over to him and I said, is this the only, because he was sitting down at one end with my landlord. And I said, is this the only computer that I can pull up to show? And I said, you know what, do you have a second? And he goes, yeah. And I said, come over and look at this. So I said, this messenger, I said, see that platypus on the wall? I said, I'm a shaman. I don't know if you know what they are, but I work with the animal messengers. I have since I was a little girl. Every insect, bird, animal has a symbolic spiritual meaning. Very, very specific, very detailed. You guys know I talk about it all the time. And I said, that is a very unusual animal. Platypus? There's a message. And I looked it up and I said, it's your message. This is your shop. And because I watched the dynamics that were going on, right? So he went to read it and I walked away and I just let him read it. So the first message is, there's no one like you. There's no one like you. And you think, yeah, I'm a freak. No, there's no one like you. You were made unique and you are special. The next message is imagine, then keep imagining it to create what it is that you desire. We don't want to stay in our emotional waters and just be in that dreamy spot, but we do need to imagine to manifest, right? Imagine, see it that way. Dream boards are fantastic. Songs are fantastic. Always be yourself. Have faith in yourself. Trust that by being you, all the things in your life are going to be exactly as they're meant to be, because you are drawing to you people, circumstances, events, opportunities that are made for someone like you. If you're faking it and trying to be like them, all those, that group there, I looked at them all. They were all kind of motley crew standing around, and I go, do you guys all work here? And they were all on their cell phones, and I go, yeah. And I'm like, wow. And I thought, he is the odd man out in this group of people, for sure. Now, no doubt in my mind, he excelled, right? And Spirit was showing me that. So if he's thinking, yeah, I'm the odd man out. I feel very uncomfortable. I'm stressed out, and he talks very quiet. His body, if you looked at him, you would think, oh, he's so gentle. Like the song right now, the day that I first met you, you said you'd never fall in love. Now that I know fear was all that it was, I'm not here to break your heart. I want to help your heart heal, right? So you look at my little cat, Sammy, and he looks so mellow. He's a ragdoll Siamese, very calm. But if you move too quickly, he is terrified. So that guy had so much inside of him, all tight, because of the people around him. He didn't feel himself. So you might feel the need to put on a false bravado, a false front, and it's wrong, because then you're going to be drawing those kind of people to you. They're expecting you to be a certain way, and that isn't even who you are, right? So the platypus is asking you to dare to be who you are, right? No matter what others think, express who you are as you are. I said to me this morning that with my Sammy, I feel that my Sammy is a mirror for my twin. And I feel there's been a misunderstanding, that my twin doesn't think I want him. I love him. I do want him. I got mad at him, but it doesn't mean I don't love him. Who is he? His name is Jake. Period. That's his name. I love him. Right? So there it is. So the message in platypus is express yourself without hesitation in any circumstance. It's very important that you realize that real friends accept you for who you are, and your family will also love you as you are if they are in an elevated position or an awakened position. If they don't, they're toxic. It's not your fault, right? People with the platypus totem, they enjoy solitude. They don't really fit into the mainstream society, and they're comfortable with that because they like their uniqueness, really. They've got a cool sense of their own. I used to put my name, my twin's name, Jake. I would call him Jake the Eccentric. That's what he was called in my cell phone. And some people think that that's a negative term. I didn't. That was a compliment. I like eccentric. I like different. I like unique. He's my twin soul. Of course, I think he's amazing. He's a magician, right? But other people may not feel that way. So very, very important that you realize that we don't pretend to be something we're not, because when we do that, we get off our path. We lose sight of who we truthfully are and where we're meant to go. And we try to fit in to the society or to the people, and it doesn't work for us. People with the platypus totem, they have careers where they get to spend time alone, like me, right? They maybe electrical equipment, computers, programmers, analysts. They like to work on their own. They're not afraid to use their imagination. Extremely intelligent, and they can manifest very, very well. And they can understand what they've been going through with their life experience and then use it to help others. They know how to share the lessons without being preachy, without hammering, right? Because we've all gotten to that place. So you're being asked, go after what it is that you want. Be who you truthfully are. There's someone jumping in front of your face saying, I love you. The day I first met you, you told me you'd never fall in love. That Sunday, you went home with tears on your eyes. I called you, but you never replied. I'm not here to break your heart, right? I got no problem speaking my truth. So if that helps somebody else, good. Next message. For those who chose the hippie boho beaded bracelet, I did. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the hippie boho bracelet, correct for neutrality. For those who chose the hippie boho bracelet, correct for neutrality. Now, somebody might think, I like being single. I do. I like being on my own, but I prefer a partner. Sometimes people think, I like being on my own and I'm fine where I'm at because I got fucked over and I don't need to go through that again. Are you being honest? Or are you being fearful? Are you really being truthful with yourself? Right? If that's the case, I know people that say, and actually, I was listening to another reader and she said that. She goes, I'm very single and I'm not really looking. And then she says, well, I'll admit, I got pretty messed up. And, well, if the perfect person walked right in front of me and I was very comfortable with that person and I could be truthfully who I was and not feel bad about myself and wasn't expected to be anything different than I am. And, you know, yeah, I mean, my landlord says the same thing all the time. Yeah, I never got married. I don't want to be with anybody. But he's actually lonely. And I said to Spirit, when I leave, find him somebody, please, because I don't want him to be alone. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And it's been made clear to me that if, yeah, he would love to have somebody. But it's funny because he said to me, I'm so used to sleeping by myself, I don't know if I could sleep with somebody. And I thought about that the other night to myself. It's been so long. And so what if you felt that way? He was going to go with somebody and he says they were going to go on a vacation, him and this girl that he's known for a long time. And he says, I'll just say to her, you know, I'll sleep on the couch. And I said, you don't have to do that. And he goes, no, I'm not doing it for her. I'm doing it for me. I don't know how I would feel. You know, maybe I would be uncomfortable. And I said, so he has to be honest with himself too, right? Maybe I would be uncomfortable. Well, maybe you wouldn't. You just got to, you know, listen to yourself and be honest. Don't feel that if I say that to somebody, they're going to be offended, right? Don't be afraid to say how you feel. Maybe you need a little time to warm up. My twin told me, I'm sorry, I'm trying to warm to the touch. It's taking a long time for the ice to melt. Whoa, we can't have all of those. We can't have all of these. Show me the ones that we're supposed to have. That's just too many. I would have so many storylines. That one, okay. I mean, that's okay. We could have a lot of, it's probably better to have storylines. Do I do them all? One more. My eyes are closed, you guys. You can't see. My eyes are burning like somebody's been crying. They hurt so bad. Or like they've been up all night. Correct for neutrality. One more. Yes, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Stop telling others our problems, please. I'm sorry, babe. I feel intimidated by you or them. They will walk away. Let them. Stay strong. They will return. Your successes can be truly amazing now. They're upset because you're being wishy-washy. I see no one but you. He, she is cheating on you. Wow, these are definitely different messages, right? Or maybe they're not. I love your boobs. Wow, are you the person who said that on my LinkedIn? Jeez. Okay. I was stupid. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I see two sides here, okay? I feel intimidated by them. They will walk away. Let them. Stay strong. I feel that it might be family or friends, right? They're going to walk away, but they'll come back. Somebody is saying, I see no one but you. I love your boobs. I like natural. I was stupid. I'm sorry, please forgive me. He, she is cheating on you. Somebody needs to either tell somebody, or that's what they're telling you. You deserve the best. Your successes can be truly amazing now, and you are busting free. Okay, so you're busting free. Your successes can truly be amazing now, and you deserve the best. I feel intimidated by them. You could feel intimidated by the person that you see only, no one but them. The one that loves your boobs. I was stupid, I'm sorry, please forgive me. They're cheating on you. Are they now, or did they? I was stupid, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Maybe they did. Maybe somebody was threatening to tell you that, and that's what they're afraid of. I'm intimidated by them. They're going to tell you that I was cheating on you. I was stupid, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I see no one but you. Or maybe they're lying. She's cheating on you. Because I know other people have said that about me, right? And that's a lie. He's cheating on you. I see no one but you. But I do feel intimidated by you or them. Maybe they're interfering, right? Maybe you need to tell them to fuck off. Let them walk away. Or somebody's upset because you're being wishy-washy. So you go one way, then the other. This is good that this came up. I wanted to address this. You may feel that somebody's being wishy-washy because one minute they're standing strong and they're saying, I'm not going to, put up with any crap and I expect this, blah, blah, blah. And the next minute they're saying, I love you. I've already explained that. Just because I'm mad at you and I have standards and boundaries doesn't mean I don't love you. That's not being wishy-washy. That's being honest, right? And I feel this way today. Sometimes, if somebody puts lies in your ear, right? Somebody says, he's cheating on you, she's cheating on you. That's going to piss you off. And you're going to act in a way that you shouldn't, right? Is that what happened? Well, they're just upset. Maybe you're not being honest with them, right? Maybe you're not letting them know truthfully. I see no one but this one, right? Or they're liars and you're defending yourself, but maybe you're being quiet because why? Because you're intimidated by them. And because you're intimidated by them, this is a disaster. So if you cease to be wishy-washy, everybody benefits. Everybody knows where they stand. And you know what? They're going to walk away. They're going to be pissed. They're going to walk away. But stay strong. Let them stay strong. They will return. So to me, it feels like family or somebody that maybe liked you. I think it's family. Yeah. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You deserve the best. Correct for neutrality. Remember the deceitful? Maybe somebody's lying to you about somebody else because they want you. They want you. So they're trying to put something in your head. A lot of times with my clients, that's what the story is that, did you know your best friend's in love with you? What? Yep. Or did you know that your brother is so jealous that he doesn't get your attention 24/7 that he knows what you're insecure about, so he put that lie in your ear so that you would stick around there? Or did you know that your buddy is actually gay and they want you? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Now, Spirit said. The dream. Something is revealed through a dream. Okay, I'm going back through my dream last night. I watched in my dream last night. What I watched was somebody tried to come on to another person sexually, and they said no. And they were very intimidated by them. And somebody else stood up and said, leave them alone. But the person felt like they had the right to do that. They felt like they owned the person, that it was their property, and it wasn't. I'm nobody's property. I choose to go where I wish to go. And the person was trying to get away, and they came face to face with a snake. Song right now. I'm going under. And this time I feel there's no one to save me. You pulled the rug, right? This is somebody may have misunderstood something. I was a friend, but they thought there was something more going on, and you're like, no. So these misunderstandings don't happen if you're clear, right? So something is going to be revealed, or maybe it has been revealed through a dream. You're going to get some kind of insight. It could be a daydream. Sometimes Spirit gives you just all of a sudden somebody says, or a song, or all of a sudden For me, it's like when I'm washing my car. I get so many cool epiphanies when I'm washing my car. And when I'm out power walking, big time. But what they're telling you is you're going to break free from a situation that's been bothering you. It's going to be revealed. It's either going to be revealed through a dream or somebody's going to tell you. Like that, what I just said, what I watched last night. They're not interested. Leave them alone. Stop intimidating them. They don't want to feel bad about it. They don't want you, right? Or there's information. Somebody's been stealing from you. Did you know that? Somebody that you've been helping has literally been stealing from you. The information that you get, it's going to come from somebody that you know. But the problem is, okay, I know a lot of people, but the good thing is, it's someone you trust. You trust the person who's going to tell you. And the information is going to let you know something that you haven't understood. It's been hidden for quite a while. Like, they're gay, right? Or they're married. Or whatever it is. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. Did you have no idea that this person is in love with you? No, I didn't. Then be very gentle, be very kind, but be very clear. What they're going to tell you is going to give you, oh God, I don't know what's happening to me. Okay, I'm obviously connecting with this person. It's going to be a huge sense of relief to you. And all the fears that you've had, there's no reason for them. They weren't necessary. They weren't true. So the next time you don't know something, stop jumping to conclusions. Ask. Go to the person. Pay attention to your dreams. Write every word down that you can remember. There's been something that's been floating around in your head for a really long time. And it's been right in front of your face. Sometimes it's too easy. You just can't see it. It's too simple. You think it's got to be more complicated, but it doesn't. So I've asked for divine intervention, and I like that. There's going to be a breakthrough, because look at the number 4. There are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. It might have been that somebody was intimidated by others and didn't want to be the one to pull the rug and tell the truth, but somebody is going to be brave. So there's an affirmation. I surrender my concerns and fears. All is revealed at the most perfect moment. All is well in my life. I choose trust over doubt. I remember my dreams, and I intuitively know their symbolic language. Now, looking at these, I was stupid, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I misunderstood. They'll walk away, let them stay strong, they'll return. I don't know who that is. They're upset because you're being wishy-washy. No, because maybe they didn't understand, so it's going to be revealed. Stop telling others our problems. Maybe that's not what's happening. Maybe this is the only way to reach you. Maybe it's sometimes you're afraid for others to know anything, but sometimes the truth needs to be told so that help can be given. I feel intimidated. Don't feel intimidated, because if you saw the size of the angels standing on either side of you, nobody can mess with you. Have no fear. Is this the truth? I don't think so. Because it's a relief what you're about to find out. This was a fucking lie given to you by somebody who thought that they would get something from undermining the situation. I see no one but you. It's kind of like what I've always said. When I love someone, when I'm in love with somebody, I see nobody else. I mean, you could have a naked, gorgeous, hot guy with a shitload of money go by me, and that's cool. But I see no one but the love of my life. I love your boobs. I like natural. That's cool, because I don't like fake either. You deserve the best. Know it. Your successes can truly be amazing now, because why? You're busting free. So I like this. Were they cheating on you? No, they weren't. That's a lie. And they did that because they knew that you felt intimidated by them. I'm not intimidated by anybody. At all. Ever. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Hell no. Not with everything I've been through in my life, and knowing that the only ones that could have ever gotten me through what I got through were spirit that you guys can't see. I don't have fear. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, what do we have? Oh, this one, the breath of life. And I say yes. Got that for you, babe. You know what's cool about that? It looks like, also when I look at it, it looks like a stag or a moose. I would say a moose. See how long the legs are? Very, very tall, long legs. So, moose totem. Song right now, I'll do whatever it takes. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Moose totem. Signifies strength, pride, and life. This is the breath of life, okay? How in sync was that, right? That's what this means. This means life. Signifies life. I love it. I love how I'm so connected. It's not very difficult to understand the moose symbolism because it focuses on seeking the truth and finding the guidance within you. And people who carry the moose symbol are being called to work with the opposition in their life. Well, that's why I speak out. And that's why I am a sacred rebel. So here we go, guys. Are you a moose person? I am. I grew up in freaking Canada. They're pretty cool. If you've ever seen a moose walk across, it's amazing. They got these long legs and this giant head with horns, right? It looks like they would be awkward, but they're very graceful. And they can wade deep into their emotional waters because they've got those freaking long legs. And they can cover a great distance in a very short time. But please be safe while you're driving. Don't speed to get to me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the breath of life and the moose totem, does Moose, do you have a specific message for us? Moose? Reward yourself for a job well done. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. Spirit said that, right? You're now ready for the best in your life. You've done a good job. You've grown a freaking lot, right? You know what's best for you in spite of the pressure from other people. So when you make your choices, make the choices that are right for you. Somebody asked me, how do you make a choice? I make a choice based on what is in my highest good. When I stand in my integrity and I listen to what my soul is calling to me, I make that choice. I don't care about everybody else. It's my thing. Moose is telling you to share joy. It's contagious. Know again that you have the authority to make your own choices. You don't have to feel ashamed or feel pressured by your family, your peers, your friends, your workmates, just because what you choose is different from them. Stand tall, stand proud, stand tall. You are who you are. This has been a lot about this. So love who you are, your uniqueness, your complexities, your differences. Platypus said the same thing, right? Your individuality, that is your strength. That's what makes you so fucking cool. That's why I love you, because there's nobody like you, right? That's what your perfect partner says to you. Your strength it shows you exactly what you're supposed to do. It shows you who you are, right? It shows that you know that you have integrity. You stay true to yourself. You make your decisions, you make your choices from a place of integrity. I like people like that, right? Your friends and the people around you, they know that you're knowledgeable. They seek your wisdom. You understand life. You get it. You get it that it's a journey. You get that we've got, cul-de-sacs and dips and broken roads and paths and wonderful spots to stop and check out along the way, right? And we move through life with a healthy sense of pride, not arrogance, not ego, healthy sense of pride. So right now, one of the messages is pay attention to the ones that might be a little older around you because they've got a little bit of wisdom that you might not have, right? If you're dreaming about this animal, you can expect a change of circumstances coming to you. If you dream that you shoot this animal, then expect that there's family conflict that's about to blow up. And if a calf is born, a lucky break is about to happen. Somehow in a connection with the journey. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It is going to happen. I already heard the shit's going to hit the fan, but that's okay. They're going to walk away. Let them. They will return. Okay? Cherry on top. You've done everything that you needed to do. You're like, when is this ever going to happen? When is the big break going to happen? When am I going to hear? When? I've done it all. It's just out of reach. Everybody else is getting it. It's just out of reach. There's one final thing that you need to do. The final cherry on top. Before you get your prize, before you attain your goal, do it. 3:33 right now, and every time I think about my babe, this song, Apple Bottom Jeans, comes on. Boots with the fur. I met him at Aloha J's, and this song was always playing. Apple Bottom Jeans, boots with the fur. So, one thing that you need to do, what is it? Do you need to make that one call? Do you need to send that one text, that one email? Do you need to ask that question? What commitment, what final commitment do you need to make? There's only one thing that you need to do in order for you to claim your prize, for you to get that cherry on top. The number is 26. So 2 and 6 is 8, which means unending connection, an infinite supply. But if you break it down, 2 and 6, 2 is everything is happening exactly as it is meant to happen, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. They're going to walk away. They're going to be pissed off when you speak your truth, when you make your choice. Doesn't matter. They'll come back. Don't worry about it. You're not going to lose them for life. Make your choice based on what it is that you want. There is a never-ending connection. Infinity symbol. This job offer, maybe that's it. You're offered a position, you say no, they get all pissed off. Hold your ground, stand in your integrity. This is an infinite supply. Spirit will make sure that you get what it is that you need. Don't worry, right? You are going to manifest. You've been on that long, winding road, but you're going to get there. Think about what you've done. Now, we're soon to go into Mercury retrograde, so I would be making your decisions pretty damn quick, because you don't want to be signing any contracts or making any major decisions during Mercury retrograde. It's not a good time to do it. So it's now. They're basically saying, you got one more drop of water to make this cup runneth over, right? And if you think that that's not the truth and you've been told this a gazillion times, no, it will happen. So we'll give you an affirmation. Remember, we were already told, well done. So an affirmation, cherry on top, all is perfect and complete. Cherry on top, here is the outcome that I seek. You have finished. Now, that's kind of like a healing intention. So the affirmation, my efforts come together now in perfect timing and in perfect grace. Okay, we're done with our messages, but what I want to do is this is just for your intuition, for you to work on your own. These Scrabble pieces, they came together, and for those, I'm gonna put them down on the table. It doesn't matter. We're gonna put them all down on the table, and the ones that are up, they're gonna spell something, right? We'll put the ones away, or you can use the blanks to spell something else. Oh, I like that, because remember when you got blanks in Scrabble? I used to play Scrabble with my mom. First thing I saw was Uber. I swear to God. If you're not able to get there, call an Uber. That's the first thing I saw. Dan is a name. Dano. I know a guy named Dano. He's a musician. How funny. Boner. How about that? DA, district attorney. You are a district attorney. Somebody's got a boner. Somebody wants to go bone somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe there's something wrong with your bones. Do you have a broken bone so you need to get an Uber because you can't walk, right? Whatever this is, let's see. Red, passion. Ban. There's a ban on something. There's a ban on you. Red band. Band. I'm in a band. Are you Dan? Are you... Well, we can use all of these too, right? La la la. Hear the song? You felt like ooh la la. I think this is coming. Boner card. The boner card is the Ace of Cups, right? That's like the big deal. Now I'm gonna turn these over. I'm gonna turn these over here. These are the only the ones that we have to that. Rad. Rad. You are rad. You are. Oh, you was here. You are rad. You are rad. Okay. Okay, are you a stoner? That's funny. Stoner, bad. Stoner. They're here for a reason, you guys. So, stoned. Coors, Colorado, Coors Light. Tone, Note. Write a note, send a note. Note. I love it when you call me señorita. I love it when you call me. Can you all alone I'll be coming for you. Run. I'll be coming for you. Can't. I'll let you guys figure out what it is, what it means for you. Ooh, you should be coming for you. Interesting, a lot of zeros. New beginnings. Can't run. You can't run. But you don't want to run. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. You guys figure it out. I think this is a great reading. I'll let you guys go. Peace out.